How's it going, guys and girls? My name's Camel and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online. In this video I'm going to show you the Argonian Weapon and Armor Styles. Let's get straight into this. First up we have the Light Armor set. Now I never thought I would say this, but I must admit the Argonian Light Armor set is one of my favorites. It's super unique, it looks absolutely stunning, and I mean the designs in this are sick. Look at it, there's feathers and there's bits of gold and gems and weird patterns, and it's scented. It looks so cool. Next up we have the medium armor set, and look at this, the Argonians wearing their own skin. How very exepitopic of them, again just reflecting that Aztec influence there. Apart from wearing the skin of their kin, that's a pretty cool set. It almost looks like chainmail, but it's like I said, it's a cool set. I like the designs they've used in the flow of it. It looks pretty cool and very unique. That's a very big factor here. Next up we have the heavy armor set. Straight up you can see the Aztec influence there. I mean, with the shoulder pads, the headpiece, it very much a lizard men kind of influence from Warhammer Fantasy, if anyone knows what I'm talking about. Very cool. I mean, they had good intentions with that helmet, but it looks so weird. It reminds me of a pot plant that's been turned up the wrong way. And the overall design that they've used, giving a lot of like bling, so to speak, and gems and gold and outlines and cool designs. Very cool set. Now first up for the one-handed weapons, we have the one-handed axes. Look at these very plain-looking things, aren't they? But they do look pretty cool. You can see that what would you call it, the Aztec spiral kind of pattern on the spikes on the backs and the head of the axe. I love the feathers coming out from the head of the axe. Very cool. Next up for the one-handed weapons, we have the one-handed swords. Very cool design, pretty unique, heavily influenced off a kukri, I do believe. The shape of the curve and the way it gets thicker towards the end, it's exactly what it is, Nepalese kukri. And again, I love the design that they've stuck up the blade there, really cool. Next for the one-handed weapons, we have the one-handed maces. These are sick. These look very crude. They actually remind me of like some 17th century European torture devices instead of Aztec. But perhaps the Aztec did have weapons like this. Perhaps they've just taken a complete tangent, but whatever. I love the feathers coming off too. And now we have the two-handed axe. Now the axe head looks quite similar to the one-handed axe. It's a bit solid. The one-handed axe had a very long axe head. This is a bit stumpier and thicker. And of course, double-sided. Really cool though. Those feathers, it's such a simple thing, but it makes such a difference, doesn't it? Here we go, here's where I learned something. This sword is absolutely amazing. Look at that two-handed weapon of doom and destruction. Now, one of the viewers told me that this sword is influenced off an Aztec sword called the Macuahuitl. Some shit like that. Macuahuitl. It's absolutely sick. And I mean, the actual Aztec ones were pretty plain, but this one is freaking awesome. It's like a medieval chainsaw. Now we have the two-handed mace, the Warhammer the Maul. Pretty cool. Again, it's just a scaled-up version of the one-handed mace, a very common theme throughout these weapon and armor style videos. But far out, that is a brutal and crude weapon. Imagine getting clubbed with that, like in the leg or something. On the ribs. Oh, next. Okay, so now we have the daggers. Pretty much like we see in every other weapon and armor style video, it's just a scaled-down version of the one-handed swords. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're like exactly the same, actually. Exactly the same patterns, exactly the same shape, but they do look cool. I like them like that. Now we have the bow. The quiver looks meh. Oh yes, they put feathers on the bow. Very cool. Wow, I really like that design, the metal design that they put next to the handguards. Really cool. That kind of shiny tube look does have a very Aztec feel, and it has that Aztec like square spiral thing on either end where the strings are attached on the ends of the arms. Very cool. I like the arrowhead. It's pretty simple. We'll just destroy Mr. Fox. You're dead. And there we go. It's a pretty cool bow. I do enjoy that bow thoroughly. Now we have the staff. All four staffs sharing this exact same skin. Pretty cool design. I love the head of that staff, love the feathers, love the gems, and I love the pattern design that they've used on that giant medallion on the end there. It looks pretty sick, and again, very unique. Very cool looking staff, and I love the amount of metal they've used on the hand grip as well. Very cool. Lastly, we have the shield. I was expecting this to be a lot thicker and a lot more epic. Not that it's not, it just has a very tribal, almost like African tribal feel. With the patterns and the shape of it and the texturing of it, it just has a very Zulu kind of shield feel to me. I was expecting some giant like demon head Aztec god looking dude. But nonetheless, cool shield. There you have it, that is it for the Aztec Weapon and Armor Styles videos. I'm doing this video series because in-game there isn't really any way to preview what you're going to be creating or wearing, so essentially you have to go through, create every single style before you can see what they all look like and decide which one you want to use. So I'm doing this to save myself time and to save all of you time because, like I said, there's no way of seeing what you're going to be wearing. So hopefully this video did help you out in that sense. If you are interested in weapon and armor styles, be sure to check out the link in the description. It's going to be a link to my playlist where I'm going to have a video on all of the different styles so you can see what they look like and hopefully help you in deciding what style you do wish to use. The color schemes that you saw in this video aren't necessarily the color schemes you'll end up with. The color that's implemented on the armor is defined by what materials you use and also the quality of the item, and in a future patch they are going to introduce armor dyeing, so all of this is irrelevant anyway. But I hope this video helped you out. I hope it helped you in deciding what weapon and armor styles you wish to use. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. And as always, if you did enjoy this video and you would like more videos similar to this one, please subscribe. It would help me out a lot. I would like to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. I'll see you there.